What's up, folks? Nimbo here, back at it at Harrah's, Northern California. The only place that I know of in Northern California that has crapless craps. They have regular craps machines on the bubble craps, then they have the crapless craps. And I just want to let you know they're adding more. Apparently, right next to where they already have crapless craps, they are adding more machines. So there's going to be even more crapless there. And there are times when these machines are starting to get filled and, there's not a whole lot of spots to play. And so it's nice to have some variety and some other machines that you can bounce around to. So apparently that's coming. Excited for that. Just thought I'd let you guys know in case you're in the area or in case you don't know where to find crapless craps. It's here in Harrah's, Northern California in Ione. So heading on in. I need to get a W. I haven't been getting any good wins lately. I've been losing a little bit off camera, and I need a big win. So let's see what happens. All right, Nimbo here with Lucky Shooters. I got $700 in the machine and some backup bullets as well. We are going to do a strategy, actually, that we did a while back. Actually, these need to be down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll get there in just a second. Okay, so we got fives. We needed quarters there, and then you know what? Sorry, spreading this money out here. I guess we'll just go with fives, and we'll go high on a 12 there. So we're going to spread $700 out. We're going to try and pop a couple numbers. We're going to press these numbers 2 or 3 times, hopefully, and take some profit, and then go from there. Reduce and just play from there. So just trying to pop a couple numbers, a little different strategy. These numbers I have. $100 there will pay me almost $200, so that would be about a $300 4 after it hits once if I press it, full press it, and the 5 would be about $300 as well on the 5 and the 9, and then the 6s and 8s we're just going to press a couple times, but my thought is trying to get these numbers to 300 with one hit, the 4, the 5, the 9, and the 10. So we'll see what happens here. I'm going to fire a couple of bullets at it and see how we do. All right. 3's nothing. A little bit of money. We'll just press that. There's an 8. So we're going to full press that. Okay. There's a 12. Not bad. We'll full press that. And that one. All right, so then we're going to clear, and we'll go quarters across. And let's play for now. So we're up on our 700, and we're playing, and we're pressing. Let's get some hard ways going. There's a 9. We'll make that 60. There's a good 12. So we are going to go off one roll, just because 2s and 12s always scare me. All right, so we missed a 5, no big deal. Okay, here we go. There's a 10. We just need the 11 up there on the bonus. Let's press those up a little bit. Yeah, it looks like 11, and a 2, 4, and a 6, and what do you know? There's our 11. All right, let's make that a quarter. We'll go 3s there. Let's press that up a little bit. And so we need a 2, 4, and a 6. There's a 9. We're gonna make that 1 1/4. Okay. There's a 5. We're gonna make that 60. And a 7 out. All right, not bad. Made a couple $100 there. So let's go buy, yes, buy, yes. We're going to put these down here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's just go 10 each on those 5s. And we're going to be off on the come out roll here. It looks like we got, what do we have here? About 1,060. Got about 1,060. So there's an 11. All right, let's see if we can pop a couple of these numbers here. There's a good 10. We're going to make it 300. Okay, that's one number. There's a 9. And I'm going to reduce on that because we got paid pretty good there. Let's go 25s across. And let's go $2 hard ways. Sorry guys, phone disconnected there. All right, so we had just rolled the 9. We just regressed. All right, here we go. Boy, I should have turned them off there.
Line away, warm beer.
Anytime there's a little delay, it just seems to always be bad afterwards. All right, let's reload these. Let's go 10, 10, 10, 10, 5, 5, 5. Okay, so we have 711, about 1160. Bets are off on the come out. There's a good 10. We could have used that. All right, here we go. There's a 3. Here's another 10. We're going to make it 300. We're going to set the bets on. There's a 9. We're going to reduce only because we've rolled 4 numbers, and would have liked to got 3 solid rolls, but we had a horn bet in there. We hit our point. It just gets a little dicey there. I'm going to take the profit, increase the bankroll, and move on here. All right, there's an 11. That's great. We're going to go up a quarter on that and 3 on the other extremes. There's another 11. Let's make it 100, and we'll go 3 on the other extremes plus the 6 and the 8. Wanted 3s on those, but that's fine. Okay, here we go. Hard 8, it's wonderful. Let's press it up a quarter, and let's get the hard ways up a little bit. There's a good 10, we'll go 25. $5 on the 4. There's a good 3. So let's make that 50. We'll go $3 on the other extremes. There's a 2. Take that all day. Let's make all these 50s and 100s. And let's go $5 each up the middle. All right, so we're at $15.96 and $5.30. We're going to muscle through this right here. And another 11. Boom. All right, we're going to go up 50 more. Okay. So we're at $18.21. 7 out. All right. Nice roll there. Made some good profit. All right, let's reload this. All right. Gave ourselves a little bit of cushion there. All right, everything looks good there. $6.95 on the board. No, we're gonna have bets off here and roll. All right, 3 is a good number for the bonus. All right, there's a 6. That's good. We'll go up 100 on that. There's an 8. I think we're going to take it again and just go across just to play it safe here. We'll go $5 hard ways. All right. There's another 3. All right. That pays us good. There's a 4. We'll go up 25 and 5 on the $25 on the 4 and $5 on the 10. Another 3. Look at that. That pays 137. So we're going to make that 100. We're going to go $3 on some of these others. Let's see if we can keep this roll going. Another 3. Dude, 275 it paid on that one. All right, so we're going to go up 50, and we're just going to keep pressing what comes. How about another one? All right. There we go. There's an 8. Let's just make these 50 each. We'll go up on the hard ways a little bit. There's another 8. I'm going to collect most of that. Just go 10 each on the 6 and 8. Take a little bit of profit there. Gonna do the same thing here. Take a little bit of profit. There's a good 5. We're just gonna make that 100. And you know what? I'm gonna put those back down to 50. Yeah, everything looks good there. I want to take some more profit there. Another flippin' 3. That one paid $412. All right, we're gonna go like that. Let's press those up a little bit. Man, these 3s have been incredible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3s. See if we can get another one. Oh, as soon as I saw that 1, I thought, oh man, we got a chance. All right, we're gonna make that 200 on the 5. All right, what do you think we rolled here? Boom, hard 4. Okay, let's press those up. That's the point. We're gonna be off on this roll just to take a freebie here. Oh my gosh, another 4. All right, see if we can keep this thing going. Another 4, back to back. All right, we're gonna be off again. There's a good 10. Just need a 2 on the low side there for the bonus. 7 out. All right, what a great roll. All right, I'm gonna take a break for just a smidge here. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. For you guys, it was instantaneous, but for me, it was about 20 minutes. I was off camera talking to a viewer of the channel who's in the casino here for the first time. So I had a good conversation there and just getting back at it here. So I have the 695 on the board. And after that last 7 out, and I think we're going to be off on the come out again, and here we go. It's good. Good thing we were off. All right, going again. There's a 3, and man, those 3s were hot last time. I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3s, maybe 6 3s, something like that. There's a hard 6. Go up 100 on that. There's an 8. We're gonna clear and go quarters across. And let's play. Whew, man, did I scale back in the nick of time there. All right, let's go like that. Let's get the 4 and the 10, the 5 and the 9. Boom, 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 boom. All right, we lost a smidge on that here. Okay, off on the come out. Oh, 12. 12, it's good for the bonus, right? All right, here we go. Dude, we know we should take the bets off after the 2s and 12s. All right, try it one more time here. Let's go buy. We're gonna place those. And let's get some hard ways. All right, 8 was the point. Here we go. There's a 5. We're gonna make it 300 on that 5. There we go. We're going to leave that 3 as is. We're going to try and get one more number. And there's a 4. That's great. All right. So we'll clear. We'll go quarters across. We're going to go 5s on the hard ways. All right. So we got a good chunk of our money back there. High water mark was 2,700. And man, did we get out of there in the nick of time again. Jeez. Kind of wanting to switch gears here, and I think I'm going to. All right, we're gonna set, whoops. I'm gonna set the bets on here. I'm gonna go a little bit smaller here. You know, I just wanna make sure I've weathered this bad storm here a little bit, but we're gonna set the bets on, smaller amount. There's a 5. Okay, we're gonna go 10s across. There's a good 12. Let's go 10 and 5s. There's a 4. We're gonna go 10s. And there's an 11, that's great. So we're gonna clear. Let's go like this, and then let's go quarters. 5s on the hard ways. All right, so we're kind of back where we were, approximately. Let's see if we can roll some numbers here. Looks like I missed a hard ways bet there, but let's go like that and press those up. There's a 9. We're going to make that 60. Seven out. All right. We're going to go back to the smaller strategy. We were at 2460 approximately. See, I'm not sure here. We've weathered this storm altogether. We're going to be off on this come out. Of course, now it rolls a good number. All right, here we go. There's a 6. So let's go 10s. All right, guys. I think on that note, I'm going to take my $1,000 profit and move on. For those of you who are new, we'd love for you to like and subscribe. For those of you who've been watching me regularly, please like, and we'll see you guys next time.